Greetings, and welcome to another episode of 1320 Time Stream. This is Alea Eternal. Well, here we go. On the Nightwave spell, in the 6th day, we find the Yellow Rhythmic Star. Let's check out some of the info for today, shall we? As always, pause it if you wish to look longer. Now, let's go through the breath for today's main energy. It'll be found in the right shoulder and in the right next to baby toe. Right next to baby toe, right shoulder. Begin breathing in when you're ready. Okay. Well, what do we got here for the rhythmic star? Well, the star is our inner sense of beauty, our inner artist. Our star is our elegance. It is that light that we have that shines brightly but softly and quietly in the darkness. The rhythmic tone is that energy of ourselves that balances the scenario, it equalizes, it organizes and brings a balance in any situation. Today is that day of organizing our art. Today is that day of bringing like a structure in a way to the parts of ourself that wish to be elegant. Today is that light beginning to shine from the darkness, which is also to say that there may be parts of it that may be unrefined. Today may be a very introductory day when it comes to how that star energy is shining through. It may be that it's time to begin doing things, or because it's also a rhythmic tone, it's like we're just kind of getting in the rhythm of things. We're just learning the Tai Chi that, founds our elegance. We're just learning the brush strokes that can produce the art of the way of embodiment that we are practicing, whether it is, expressive art like painting or music or dancing, or the internal arts in the way of embodiment, in the way that we show up for life, in that way that we embody ourselves and the energies of life. Now, the stars I find a fun and beautiful sign. It's very creative. It's very bright in many ways, not to sound cliche or anything, because, well, it's a star. It twinkles in the darkness, like pretty much everyone in the world knows. But here, it is that energy in ourselves that twinkles in the darkness. Those shadowy parts that can be represented by the night strengthen the star, because it is the light that truly defines, or is defined by, the darkness. And so the relationship between the shadow and the light is also exemplified on star days, especially when it's in a wave spell like the night, because the night is really bringing our attention to those shadow aspects. And today, through the star's energy, we are organizing those shadow aspects. We are organizing those more intuitive aspects, so we can find ourselves in a space where we are probing that darkness, and we're being called to do it elegantly, bring a light, but a soft one. Things that have been in the darkness don't necessarily take well to the bright, hot, aggressive sunlight. They may need a different kind of light, like the moonlight or the starlight. And so I find the night and the light of the star go very well together for these kind of reasons, especially in the way that they accept each other. The night and the light of the star are deeply akin to each other. And so those are the kind of lights that can really be cast on a situation that is still shrouded in darkness, mystery, or shadow. So keep that in mind when processing different aspects of the self or community. Yeah, really feeling the good dayness for finishing that art project, really starting that new energy around a type of embodiment, whether it an embodiment of a expressive art form or an internal art form. Those are some of the best things that I can say here today. Yeah, that feels good for our Wave Spell section of the day. Stay tuned for the affirmation.